So in your kit you'll get some parts, gas fittings, you'll need a couple of D-size batteries and a water tap fitting, and a couple of spanners. In this case I just use some shifters. So first step is to make sure all of your fittings have plumber's tape or Teflon tape wrapped around them. So on the fitting of the gas, the other side of the gas fitting, your hot water outlet and your water inlet. So once you put your plumber's tape on it, attach your fittings, so water in. After you've put thread tape on all the fittings, you have to ensure that this black rubber washer goes into the gas fitting when you're screwing it onto the fitting. Then use your spanners to tighten everything up. If you don't put that black washer in there, it could cause a gas leak and a fire, so it's very important. Very important step when you're putting the gas fitting brass piece on. Before you tighten up the brass fitting, you need to make sure that you support the gas valve, which is the grey section above the brass fitting, with a spanner. If you try and do this one up without supporting the top half, you can crack the gas fitting and cause a gas leak. Top one's supported, bottom one just needs to be nipped up. Once you've got your fitting on, your water on, you need to insert your D batteries. They go in there and there. I've already got some fitted. Close up the case for the batteries, lock it off. Once you've got your batteries in, you can attach your water shower head. For that one, I just nip it up with a pair of pliers. Doesn't have to be super tight. Your gas bottle has a hose that comes with the kit for your gas bottle. That goes onto your gas fitting. Again, just make sure you nip it up with your shifters. You can attach your hose. Okay, the unit's now ready to run. When you're first using it, the best way to get the hottest water out of the system, have your dial set to winter, your gas flow set to maximum, and your water flow set to minimum. Before you actually turn the ignition switch on underneath, it's best to run some water through the unit to make sure there's no air bubbles trapped in the system, or that may cause problems with igniting the gas. Turn your water on, turn your shower on, just run some water through it for about 30 seconds to make sure there's no air trapped in there. Turn your gas on, turn the ignition on, you'll hear the gas sparker igniting, you'll see the temperature going up, you see steam starting to come off the water, it's getting quite warm. And then you can turn your shower system on or off. When you turn the shower head off, the gas will turn off. When you turn the shower head back on, it should reignite. Get up, temperature's going back up. And that's using your hot water system from mains water. So today we're doing a quick demonstration on using our Thermomate outdoor hot water systems using a self-contained water supply. So in this case I've just got a bucket of water. I've set up the 12-volt pump that is supplied with some of our systems. If the one you've purchased doesn't come with a pump and you want to use your self-contained water, the best thing to do is buy the pump from us, which you can get from our website. So you'll need a 12-volt power supply. In this case I'm just using a little battery pack. Water supply from the pump into the bucket, through the pump, up into the supply nozzle. lights up, temperature goes up, gets hot. Done. A quick troubleshooting guide of what may happen if you don't have the dial set to the correct position. To get the hottest water, you need to have your gas and max, your water at minimum, and your other summer-winter dial at winter. If you happen to have all of those reversed, so gas on minimum, water on maximum, summer-winter dial on summer, you may find that the water or either the system won't ignite or the water won't get hot enough. So in this example, I've got the dials basically all set incorrectly. When you turn the hot water system on, it'll ignite, but the temperature will only be 25, 26 degrees. If that happens, obviously start adjusting your gas and water supplies to where you want them to get the desired temperature. Unit's ignited, so it's only sitting at about 22 degrees. So start turning the water flow down. You can see less coming up, and the gas flow up. And the summer winter to winter, the temperature's starting to climb, obviously getting hotter. And then you can adjust your water flow to get the desired temperature coming out of the nozzle. 32, 33 degrees, you turn the water down. And it starts going back up again. 36, 37, then it'll get up to around 50 degrees. A couple of troubleshooting tips. If you find that the water supply that you're drawing from is very cold, the system may not have time to heat the water up to 50 or 60 degrees for a hot shower. What we find the best way to solve that is run the unit for a few minutes, but just recycling the water through the system back into the bucket. That'll give you a bucket of hot water to draw from and will help the water to get hotter as it comes out the nozzle. So run it through for a few minutes. Once the bucket's hot, you then have your shower and you'll have nice hot water. Another troubleshooting guide. If you're using your system and the water pressure or water supply is too low, you'll find that the system will not turn on. When turning it on, nothing's happening. Just to demonstrate that, I've partially blocked the water inlet on the pipe. So once you remove the restriction, the water starts coming out from the head unit better. You turn it on and the system will ignite. So if you find that the system is not turning on at all, a good first place to check is your water supply to make sure it's within the specifications listed on our website.